Welcome to Step Into the Arena, redefining equine-assisted coaching. We're Diana Gogan and Janice Story, coaches, horsewomen, and founders of a comprehensive equine-assisted coach training program rooted in personal transformation and authentic horse-human partnership. Join us in conversations about what it truly means to coach with horses as equal partners and co-facilitators. We explore the heart, soul, and foundations of equine-assisted coaching and what it takes to become a coach who changes lives. If you're curious about becoming an equine-assisted coach, you're in the right arena. Today we're diving into a topic that often gets called magic, but really there is science behind it. That's that deep transformational connection that happens when a human and horse come into the same space, like they do in equine-assisted coaching. It feels magical and it feels mystical, but science is catching up and explaining actually what is going on in those moments.
And when we combine that scientific understanding with intuitive and energetic awareness, we create something really special, a coaching experience that's holistic, grounded, and deeply effective.
So let's start with the brain and the body. What is actually happening when we're near a horse?
Well, our nervous systems are wired to connect. Horses and humans both have what's called limbic resonance, which means our emotional states can actually synchronize, kind of puts us on the same page. It's a form of neurobiology that helps explain how we feel calmer and more grounded, even when we're just being near a horse.
That is something that our students, as they go through the course and come to the live retreat and get that one-on-one time with the horses, as well as we see that in our private clients that we see, that's something that they experience all the time. They step into the arena, and a lot of times people come to a session maybe with a little anxiety if it's something new, or they've just come from a busy day, or they're maybe a little apprehensive, and so their heart rate's up a little bit, their nervous system's kind of on fire a little bit, they're a little unsure, even though they want to be there. All this is going on inside, and it's really amazing to watch what happens when all of that begins to calm and they become more present the more time they spend with the horse. That's the horse helping them regulate their own nervous system, and they don't even realize it. Like we said, this is the science behind the magic.
Exactly. Research like what's coming out of the HeartMath Institute really shows that a horse's heart rate variability can influence our own. It helps bring the human body into a state of coherence, or where the person is feeling calm, clear, and really emotionally balanced.
And they're not just calming down. I mean, there's so much that goes on in this, and they're not just calming down, they're actually showing us what's actually going on inside.
Right. Horses are incredibly sensitive to energy, emotion, and intention. They reflect what we're feeling, even if we don't know that we're feeling it. That's what makes it so powerful. That's kind of why we say horses are mirrors, because they respond to what's happening beneath the surface.
And it's not in a judgmental way. It's strictly pure feedback. If a client is holding on to some doubt or some fear or a little bit of anxiety, the horse might sense that and step away. Just like if a person comes into our space holding those things but has a smiley face on, we kind of sense that. So we might take a little step back or lean back. The horse does the exact same thing. And when the client shifts, they begin to soften, their nervous system becomes more regulated, become more present. You see the horse respond differently again. Sometimes that's moving into their space. Sometimes that's coming up and nudging them with their nose or smelling their hands. They become curious in the person again. So when we're talking about this, it's just pure instinct and reaction from the horse.
It is. And that moment is that moment of reflection. It's so powerful. It creates an opportunity for the clients to recognize and adjust their own internal state. It's somatic learning, felt in the body, not just motions going through the mind and thoughts racing in the mind.
One of the things that I think really defines the Freedom Way approach is our belief that horses aren't here to perform for us. They're
They're not.
actually here to partner with us as as a coach. We see them as an equal coach in the process.
Yes, horses are sentient beings. They don't care about our credentials or our appearances. They only care about our energy and our authenticity, the way we show up. And that makes them the ideal partners to provide transformation.
They truly invite us into presence. into honesty and into trust. They see beneath what we present a lot of times. They're feeling that energy, they're sensing what's going on underneath. So there's no faking it with a horse. They know where we're coming from, they know where we're congruent, and they know where we're not, where we're misaligned in our thoughts and our actions and our energy.
And it's really cool that science is supporting this. Horses recognize human emotions, they remember people, and they respond to our nonverbal communication. It's a two-way exchange that's built on connection, not command. We don't control them.
So, why do you think that this matters for coaching?
Diana, I think it's because coaching is about awareness and growth. And when the clients work with the horses, they're not just talking about change, they're experiencing it real time. They're experiencing it in their nervous systems, in their bodies, and their emotions. And that kind of embodiment learning really sticks.
It does. We refer to it a lot in our training and our program as cell memory. Our cells remember all of that. And so we're helping clients, when we're working with the horse, we're actually helping clients come back into relationship with themselves, with their emotions, and maybe most profound is their truth. And the horse leads the way very gently, very powerfully, and it's a beautiful thing to watch unfold.
It is. It's a perfect blend of science, soul, and presence. And honestly, it's what makes this work so transformational.
And that is one of the things that I love about the Freedom Way course is because we teach this. Our certification program helps our coaches understand the science behind what they're seeing and hearing and what they're feeling. So they can articulate it, they can ground their sessions and deepen the impact with their clients.
And they learn how to partner with the horse in a way that honors their sentience and wisdom. They really create sessions that are not only powerful, but also ethical, heart-centered, and truly effective.
If you're drawn to this kind of work, to merging science with intuition and energy and creating a real embodied experience for your clients, we'd love for you to check out our certification program.
You can learn more at our website, and that's where you can begin your journey.
Thanks for taking the time to be here today. So until next time, stay curious, stay grounded, and follow the freedom of your heart. Thanks for joining us inside the arena. If today's episode sparked something in you, be sure to like and subscribe and watch for upcoming episodes. To learn more about the Freedom Way Equine-Assisted Coach Certification Program, as well as other training and learning opportunities, visit us at freedomwayequinecoaching.com.